I'm Louise. Hey, psychic medium, psychic healer, in fact. I've been doing this for more than 25 years professionally, mostly online since 2012 when I closed my shop down because I just got so busy online and I prefer this way of working. This is Psychic Cafe where I give readings in here, show you what I can do, and so that we can be in community. I've also got a private Facebook group where I go live each day as well, often like earlier in the morning. It's midday for me now, but yeah, I'm just getting myself into a rhythm. I'm just going to type in the link for the Facebook group because you're very welcome to join that. Groups, Psychic Cafe Club is what the group is called. So join us there. If you're on here watching me live, then say hello in the chat. You will need to be a subscriber to my channel for at least a minute before you can chat to me. Hey Bonnie, you're on your way to bed. Well, you got some sleepy nighttime lullaby cards for you then on your way to bed. I just had my lunch and it looks like it's about to start raining again. I've recorded the general reading this morning and the love and the relationship reading for the week ahead for next week, and also career. Did I say that one? The general one, the love and relationship, and the career and money. Hey, and it's looking good. It's looking good for all of them. It's looking good for all of them. So I think you're going to enjoy those. Good to be a subscriber. So enjoy those. 10 p.m. I go to bed much earlier than that, Bonnie. Let's get some cards out for the collective. I'm actually really enjoying this microphone. It does sound much better for my recordings, especially once I edit the videos. It sounds crisper. I'll be putting I think the love and relationship one out first. And members of my channel get to see them all straight away. I'll upload them all today and you get to see them straight away for members. But all the regular folks that are subscribed to me, you get to see them. One will go out tonight, one will go out on Friday night, the other one will go out on Sunday night. Okay, we've got the reciprocation card, Six of Pentacles. This came out in the love and relationship reading as well. It's a very good sign. We also had a Two of Cups out in the general reading too, so it was always looking good for the love and relationship reading. Yeah, it feels like reciprocation time, like-minded, like-spirited people coming together, finding each other. And, you know, whether it's friendships, romances, or, you know, supporting each other, work, that kind of thing. It's reciprocal relationships coming in. It feels like we've had so many years of lessons, you know, attracting people in that are like the opposite, or, you know, well, the ones that can provide the lessons, let's put it that way. And yeah, now there's all this reciprocal energy coming out, and, you know, there's a lot of other cards to suggest too that we're coming to the end of these lessons. So many lessons. There still will be lessons, of course, but just like if you were doing like a master's in something, we've been like doing a master's in human beingness. And so it takes many years of study, and it takes, you know, a lot of lessons to come through with that, to come through with the learning that we've got. And, you know, it's not true. It's not true that it's like we're behind, we're getting lessons because we're not good enough. We're getting lessons because we decided to enroll in that master's program. That's why other people don't get it, because they're not in the master's program, but we are, you see. Lots of lessons, lots and lots. But it doesn't mean that it will always go on like that, you know. There comes a point where we graduate and things get easier. Of course there will still be lessons, but not the same. Not to the same level as when you're at school, right? When you're at school, you can expect lessons all the time. But there's never, you know, if you were properly at university, properly in a real university, not just the University of Life, then you would know that. You would know how long the course lasted for, and you would know that there'd be lessons every single day, and that there's stuff that you need to do. So you'd never be questioning, like, why is this happening to me? Because you'd know you're at school. Well, we've been at school too. Hey, Karen. How are you? Second card out is Strength card as well. Which, other strong people, we get strong when we are faced with a lot of lessons, right? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And how are you today, Karen? Are you good? I hope so. Well, yeah, I'm not sure I like the Strength card out there. Stronger in what? Like, what are you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Why stronger? Because reciprocal people, yay. But Strength card, it just gives me an energy of like battle weary, lesson weary. Plus, it's going to take us a while to recover from all the lessons. How's your YouTube channel going, Karen? Have you got more subscribers? It just take a long time. Just take a long time to get them. Convince people to subscribe. And I think it's just generally because at the moment everyone's got like online fatigue. I had another coach chatting to me. He was definitely using AI to chat to me. I'm so sick of it. I can tell when they're using AI to do the responses. And I stopped chatting to him. I can't be bothered. He was asking like about my approach, my business approach at the moment, and he said, "Oh, have you tried doing the automatic things? You know, like the free courses and stuff like that?" And I said, "Yeah, they don't work right. They don't work anymore. They used to work brilliantly. They don't work anymore. Where you sign up to a free course on a website and it's all just automatic, it doesn't work anymore. Changing times. Everyone's got fatigue. You know. I don't know about you, but I get like probably about 50 spam emails every single day. There's phishing, there's scams, there's all kinds of shit in my inbox every single day. People get over it, right? People are over it and don't want to be on social media so much anymore, so it's tricky. Very tired with a late night. Buzzing after a lovely day in nature. Beautiful. Woke up early, so you're a bit droopy. Drowsy, droopy. Oh yeah, it is early for you, right? Okay, so I asked why strength, because like I said, I'm getting this weariness from it. King of Swords. We've been gaining clarity from it. So other clear people that are reciprocal, like-minded, like-spirited, but they're also strong and weary too. But we have been gaining a lot of clarity. So it's like we'll recognize their energy because we'll be like, are we still here? Are we still here? The 3i Atlas didn't slam into us then and take us out. We have to keep on going. I mean, I don't really wish that to happen, but sometimes I'm not afraid of death because I had a near-death experience and it was beautiful. And I know we're in the hardest place. My guides have told me this. We're in the hardest place. And so death is going to be a blessing. Not that I'm inviting it and willing it at the moment. My guides did have this conversation with me a few weeks ago, saying you're ready to go. And I'm like, yes, but I would have liked to have had a real love relationship. I would have liked to have that experience of being loved properly. And I had a very good relationship. In fact, I've been chatting to Jared today because he went to my lockup today and went and found my photos. He's also taken my Mac out of there as well. He said he didn't want to look too much further because there was boxes underneath things and he thought it all might tipple over. But he got a few things out. He's going to send me my photos. He's going to keep my Mac. Now he's trying to get into my Mac and I've got to remember my password. So I've given him a few. I can trust him completely. I've given him a few that it might be to unlock it. But if he unlocks it, I'll be able to get the original copies back of my books, my original books, because they got corrupted. Way back when I published my first books, it was when we had you didn't publish in KDP. KDP wasn't a thing. It was Create Space was the publishing thing, and it went through to Amazon. They got rid of Create Space. They migrated everything across to Amazon, and it corrupted my books. And so if he unlocks my Mac, gets into it, he can send me the copies of the book and I'll be able to republish. So that's exciting. 35 subscribers. Yay! Yeah, well, you want views more than subscribers, really, but I know subscriber count does matter, especially in your first 500. I didn't go to the party. No. I was in bed like 6:30. Yeah, we want to have that healthy relationship. And even though my relationship with Jared was amazing, I still was doing it all. I was doing it all. I was his coach as well as earning all the money. Not all the money. He did have a job, but I was earning most of the money, paying for everything. I was, in charge of the house and doing the cooking and the cleaning and all of it. And I know I want an equal relationship. I don't want that again. But yeah, I don't fear death, nor am I itching to get out of here. I do feel like there's more that I want to accomplish and experience. Not so much accomplish, but experience while I'm here. I'm liking my hair. It's so much easier to wash it and dry it. It's so much better. It's now with all the blonde has been cut out of it. It's so much healthier. It feels like I'm a little girl again. I can put my brush through it super fast. I don't have to spend ages detangling it. I don't know why does anyone want some cards? Do you want some cards? Shall I carry on channeling for the collective? If you've got some questions, thank you. And then my darker, there's a tinge of red in it. This is the sun that turns it this colour. So it does go to the colour that my highlights were, like around my face where the sun gets it. So it's usually just this front bit. But yeah, it's darker, and then there's like a little tinge of red. My dad has got or had very deep, dark red hair. So his was like dark brown, but tinged red. My mum's blonde, grey now, but blonde. And so I got more of a blonde, but more of my dad's colouring, but blonder. Okay, let's get some cards out then. Bunny. And if anyone's got a question, if anyone new is on here, say hello. You'll need to be a subscriber for at least a minute before you can talk to me, because I'm exclusive like that. That's the way to get subscribers. I don't know whether you can do live shows yet, or if you want to. I love doing lives. It's my comfort zone. I really love it. I really love connecting with people, and especially through this medium of video. And you know me, I could talk forever. Bonnie, you got the Hierophant out first. Long term. You don't know. Long term, you don't know. Well, the Hierophant is also about spiritual lessons as well. But yeah, Two of Swords is this I can't decide energy. It's not I don't know. It's I can't decide. I don't know if this is my path. Is this my long-term path or not? I don't know. It's interesting how we still prioritize our minds, even though our minds are the most stupid part of ourselves. So we want to know in our mind, or we want to figure something out. And yeah, it really is the least of our mind is the least of our faculties. So I don't know what the message is really. Not sure about long term. Not sure of the path. Is this a lesson or a long term? It could be that question too. Ace of Wands, but it's exciting anyway. But I want to go down this path anyway. Yeah. So I'm just pretty much reading your energy at the moment, Bunny. Don't want to make a mistake. I get it. But we don't make mistakes, you see, because we get the lessons that we need. We can trust the universe on this, right? We get the lessons that we need. And I'm not saying just like go off with the next person that comes up. I'm not saying like be stupid. No, we need to be discerning and all of that kind of thing, but not rely on our minds so much. Then start trusting the universe. Because if we do have another lesson to learn, then it's going to come up no matter what. It's not like we can circumvent it. And I know that we want to do that. It's like, okay, I don't want any more lessons, and so let this be the one. Let this be the reward one. Instead of being open and going, okay, if I have more lessons, then let it be that. If I don't, let it be that. Karen. Relationship and separation. Let's see. I'll focus on relationship and separation. You probably get cards out about your YouTube channel. The guides can be like that sometimes. They're like, that's not important. You know, like, I'll be like, have no money. I need to pay something. And I'm like, tell me about my money. You know, I know I'm getting cards out, and the guides are like, that's not important. Romance is important. I'm like, no, paying the bills is important right now. Like, what planet are you on? It's clearly not this one. Guides, get with it. We need to pay for things here. When did you resign from your job? Oh, wow, you'll want to see the career and money reading this week for sure. Okay, 5 of Swords, internal conflict. Could be about either. Karen, it's raining again. At least I managed to get out. I did kind of race home from my duck on rice lodge from the duck restaurant here. It was just delicious. But it was getting darker and darker as I was sitting there. I'm like, I need to get home because it's going to start raining again. And sure enough, it's raining again. We had a reprieve. It stopped raining for a few hours. Karen, tell me what this 5 of Swords is about. The Tower. Ooh. Okay. You got the relationship one. Relationship and separation. Internal conflict. Internal conflict manifested into disruption. Oh, this might be for both. Okay. So even though we don't realize that we're sabotaging ourselves, the stories that we have in our minds, and the worries that we have, the doubts we have, and all of that, it manifests. It's like we can't fool the universe. Like pretending that we're not thinking that. I'm not thinking of lack. No, just give me abundance because I don't think of lack, even though like we do think of lack all the time. It's that kind of thing. So the internal conflict manifested in the Tower. So the internal conflict needs to be sorted out. Internal conflict, it happens for a reason. It's not a wrongness of ours. It's not a wrongness. The rain picks up on this microphone. Can you hear the rain clearly? It looks like you can on the little doobie lucky. It makes sense. Is it helpful though? That's what I'm asking. I need to put the aircon on. It's just the humidity just went. Phew. There. I changed my bag too. Have you noticed? I've got it on dry. Change my bed. Change the bottom sheet, and because I'm doing laundry every 3 or 4 days, because I'm doing 2 lots of workout gear, I figured instead of doing a full bed change, I would do it bit by bit every 4 days. Otherwise there's too much to give into the laundry. Okay, I don't feel like that's helpful, Karen. I need to get more out. So sorting out this 5 of Swords energy. It's freezing. Ooh. Thanks, Bunny. They're cute, aren't they? They're really bright. They're really bright on video. They're more twinkly in real life. Yeah, the video just goes, blurs it all out. You got the High Priestess. Intuition. Okay, so I was asking about the Five of Swords there. So the internal conflict is for you to trust. The internal conflict doesn't come about for nothing. It's either one, that we haven't healed something, so we're just bringing that energy in from a past thing that we've not healed, that shouldn't be within this relationship, or it's a reflection of what is in this relationship. And that's the tricky bit, isn't it? Is it me, or is it this relationship? Is it feedback, or is it something that I am holding within me? Well, I don't know about you, but I personally always take responsibility for everything. So I'm always trying to heal it within myself, even when, and so I've had to learn to recognize when, no, it's just feedback from the actual situation. You can hear the rain. It is nice, isn't it? I am enjoying the rain. It's not so nice being out in it. And it was very hard to get dry after my shower once I came home from my training this morning. That's why I've got the aircon on, dry it in here, because when you get out of the shower in humidity, you get out of the shower, you towel yourself off, and instantly you're wet again. You can't dry yourself properly. Aircon, you have to have aircon to dry yourself properly, to get some relief from it. Otherwise everything's wet. And then after I'd finished my work, I went to go into the kitchen to go and get my lunch. It's full of flies in there. Like, all the flies are just hanging out in my kitchen. I leave the door open because it cools it right down in the kitchen. And I like it to be open because I like to see what people are doing out there. But it's full of flies, all resting in my kitchen. You're the same. You look to yourself first, years of conditioning, yeah. So instead of just presuming that it's the other person or it's feedback, and it's like, oh, this is my intuition. It's the card that came out with it. This is my intuition and my guidance system saying, something not right about this. Instead, I'm going to think it's me and it's a wrongness of me, and I should be feeling all right about this because apparently everyone else is perfect but not us. It's not true, is it? Yeah, it's interesting. I took, the reason that I got like that, putting everything on my shoulders, was I just getting into spirituality and taking it too seriously. Reading all the spiritual texts and law of attraction and everything. It's all about me. It's all about me. It's all about me. Took it way too seriously, and then it's like, hang on a minute. There's energy that's not me. I don't need to put it all on my shoulders. Went to a garden centre with your daughter yesterday. It was raining on the metal roof. Felt so cozy. It's like camping in the rain. Like, camping in the rain isn't nice, but just for a short time, hearing it on the canvas or polyester, it probably is now, right? And yeah, it's kind of cozy like that. Seems like it's stopping now. Is anyone else on here live? Say hello if you are. You'll need to be a subscriber for at least a minute, but I'm giving readings in here, and you're very welcome to ask a question or just say hello. It's Psychic Cafe after all. I don't even have a coffee. I don't have a drink. I'll be making myself one after this. Probably a matcha. I've been putting a little bit of weight on because I keep on going out to eat because it's just easier. I didn't used to in my old place because it wasn't as easy. It was further away from everything, and so I used to cook a lot more at home. And now I can be really lazy. So I used to order food in when I was really lazy in the old place, but it was just easier to cook. And now I just go for something nice because of this amazing food here. Thai food is incredible, and yeah, there's some really good restaurants. I like it. My body seems to like it too, but I've just been eating too much of it. And yesterday, I went to the 7-Eleven on the way back, and I got this chocolate cake thing, a different one that I've never had before. They asked, did I want it warmed up? And I said no. And when I opened it up, it was like thick. If it had been warmed up, it would have gone a bit melty. It was thick, like really rich and thick. And I thought, this is killer because I'm going to keep on getting these. It's like, when it's hard to get your spoon through it because it's thick chocolate dessert. Oh, it's too good. So good. I didn't get it today though. Anyone else want some cards? Let's get some cards out for you, Karen, on your YouTube channel. Ah, you're hopping off, no problem. You're welcome. Have a great day too. So we won't ask about that. Okay, what about me? What about me? So good. But I have been putting on weight, so I need to stop that. Or maybe I just need to do like a couple of days fast or something. Just eat eggs again. Go on an egg fast. Is it just me and Bonnie? And Karen? Okay, personal cards for me. The Chariot. Towards success. The World. End of a chapter, start of a new chapter. The Lovers. And the Two of Wands. I keep on getting messages about the Lovers and about Two of Cups and about relationship. And I'm starting to feel it like it's on its way. Interesting that I'm having interactions with Jared again, my ex. Just over my old stuff, because you know we got on great. We did have a really good relationship, and yeah, happy to be in touch with him. Not exactly right for me, that relationship, but very, very good nonetheless. And you know, it just feels like it's connected when things get resolved from the past. Not that we've got anything to resolve. We don't have anything to resolve, me and him. It was a mutual disconnect that we did when he realized he was holding me back. When I finally realized that he was holding me back too, I was ready for much, much more. Not relationship wise, but in life. He wasn't. And clearly I had another path to go on. Two of Wands suggests that there's another path to go on, perhaps with a new lover too. But I do need to get out of the house. I'm only going to the gym at the moment. They had a good party last night, they said. Yeah, she said it was fun. The staff seemed to be okay this morning, although my trainer, Cal, he stank of whiskey. But he always does. You know, when people drink too much and then the next morning they still stink of it. Drinking, ugh. I'll have the occasional beer every now and then, but that's about it for me these days. Who else is on? I'm going to pull some cards out. Let's get some of these out. Bonnie, let's get a card out for you. These Wisdom of the Oracle cards. You said you want to move on from your job. This is the card of the job. Chop wood, chop wood. You've been chopping wood. Be a lumberjack instead. Now imagine what you want to do instead. We need to have purpose, right? Every human being needs a purpose. We've kind of done ourselves dirty by calling it jobs and work, and it's how we get money and stuff like that. We do need a purpose, human beings. I couldn't imagine like retiring and doing nothing. How boring would that be? Oh, I need to be creative. So what would you like to do? You don't drink either. I want to be sober, really. I prefer being sober. I rode home from the gym and I didn't put my glasses on. I always ride in my glasses so that I can see properly. And it made me feel weird because I couldn't see properly. Everything's a bit blurry. People are driving toward me and I can't see who it is, and they're like nodding and waving at me, and I'm like, I still can't see who it is until they're really close. But the reason that I'm mentioning is that it made me feel like I was a bit altered consciousness because I couldn't see properly. It doesn't help that it's kind of dark at the moment and not daylight, you know, because of all the cloud cover. That makes it harder for me to see. But it's strange. I don't like that feeling, you know. I don't like that feeling of intoxication. I do and I don't. Like I like if I decide to drink and I'm at a party or something like that, then I really like that high feeling that I get from it. But usually I don't like the feeling of intoxication. It reminds me of like bad eyesight. It's the same kind of feeling. Kids or animals? Oh, this is what you're imagining. Imagine. Yeah, kids or animals. People. It's so nice connecting with people, isn't it? And I like watching those movies, the Hallmark movies, you know the ones. She's got a passion and she goes to a small town and she starts doing a passion, she opens that, and then the whole community help her to do it. And of course, the best looking guy in the whole village is single. And they get together. I like movies like that though. It gives me hope. It's nice to see situations like that working out and people being supported and, you know, happy communities. I like movies like that. Hey, I watched that movie last night. Who was it that said yesterday? Were you here, Bonnie? Someone said, watch The Shack. I watched it. Yeah, amazing. Amazing movie. I enjoyed it. And yeah, after I watched The Shack, I was already kind of dozing off and I thought, there's no way I'm going to a party. No way I'm getting out of bed after I've been like drifting off watching that movie. Let's get some of these cards out. For the collective. For the collective. The card fell on the floor. No, it's too cold. It did the trick though, it took the moisture out of the air. It's a really good aircon in here. I think because it's a smaller space as well. The aircon in my old place wasn't good at all. The space was too big for it. The room was way too big for the aircon unit. Oh, look what we've got here. It was orphan that fell on the floor. The orphan wound, being by ourselves, away from community. The orphan wound, interesting. I wonder if we're finally healing the orphan wound, so we can get together in community now. No longer feeling like we have to be alone and it's only us that are like us and we can't be around other people. It's been a big one for me, the orphan wound. The heart. Oh, they said it stops us from getting into our heart, the orphan wound. It stops us from getting into our heart because we think that we're not going to be loved. We expect to not be loved, to be by ourselves. And so love for us is a one-way street. It's been a one-way street. And so we don't want to open our hearts because it just exhausts us each time. So the same we close our heart down because we're exhausted to give more love because of the orphan wound. So how are we doing? Shaman's out next, so... Shaman. These are shamanic cards. Let's get some of these out. What are you saying, Shaman? Are we healing this orphan wound? Have we done it yet? Are we there yet? Are we nearly there yet? I can't see. This one says, it's all good. Is it? It's all good. Shaman, tell us. Why have you come out? Omens. Okay, yes, there have been signs and omens that I'm coming out of this orphan wound. Like I said, I've been getting signs about a romantic relationship that might be on its way or here for me now. Also, community here in the Psychic Cafe. I've felt to do more one-on-one work, less hiding away in that way. Have I felt like going out? No, I haven't. But I never do when it's raining either. I have been doing different things. I've been going to restaurants for my lunch. You see, it could be that. I'm thinking I need to lose weight. I should probably be cooking for myself at home. But I've been following the signs instead and going out to eat. It could be that I meet my man at a restaurant. In one of my... I've got like three Thai restaurants that are go between. All the food is so good here. So we've had signs. We've had signs to be in community now, to open up to people now that we are all good. And sacred space. Oh, interesting. It's that balance, isn't it? Knowing how to take our space, knowing how to... This is saying, look, you've learned how your space is important to you, how to find your balance and all of that kind of thing. You've learned to love yourself by yourself, so you've healed the orphan wound in that kind of way. Because see, before we've done that, then with the orphan, we want to be connected with people, but we're not safe to be connected with people yet because we've not sorted ourselves out. And this is saying, like, we've found our sacred space, and so we take good care of ourselves now. And now when we open up to friendships, romantic relationships, community and business, we're no longer going to be pouring all of our energy into it and doing it all and not expecting anything back. Yeah. And also knowing how to take space when we need it, knowing what our needs are in relationship and out of relationship too, so we can get into a relationship and say, I need some time to myself now. It's interesting because I was talking to a friend about the couple next door here. I was telling her how nice it is to live next door to them because they've got a healthy relationship, and it's really nice to hear that. Them getting on so well. She said, yeah, they've been together a long time. She said, but, you know, Elizabeth, the wife, she travels a lot. She's an underwater photographer, and she travels a lot. She goes away a couple of times a year for long periods of time. And so they do get a lot of space from each other, and it does, yeah, I can imagine that is a healthy way to be. Not something that I've experienced, that, having a lot of space from somebody. I was in a long distance relationship, was my first relationship. He was in France, I was in England. But yeah, I imagine what they've got is kind of good because they do both get their space, get to do what they love. They're certainly not hanging around with each other all the time. You know, they've both got their own lives. She does also work at his gym as well, you know, doing a few things there. But yeah, they're certainly not a couple that's stuck with each other all the time. That's been me in previous relationships, is I spend a lot of time with my partner. A lot of time. I have been that. I've been all in. How about you, Bonnie? Are you an all in kind of a person? Do everything together? I definitely am. Nobody else in. I thought this might be it's Thursday. I thought this might be a good time for people. You know, people waking up in Europe, UK, Europe. Afternoon, late afternoon in Australia, evening in New Zealand. America, I'm going to bed. You're going to bed now, aren't you, Americans? So perhaps not that good for Americans. Well, if it's all quiet in here, then perhaps I'll get off then. It has been wonderful connecting with you, as usual. I'm thinking that early morning is good, but it is like Karen was on from the UK, so yeah, I think I might switch it up, perhaps like I've done today. Doing one early in the morning in the Facebook group. Join us in the Facebook group, everybody. Where did I put it? Up there. I'll pin it to the top of the chat. Pin. There's a link to the Facebook group. You're very welcome to join, everybody. Everyone that's watching this, even the replay, click that link that's in the top of the live chat. And yeah, join our Facebook group because I go live in there as well, and it's a little bit more private in there. Okay, well, I'm going to relax now. I'm going to perhaps watch a movie, chill out, relax, make myself a matcha chai, matcha latte, and chill. Have a good one, everybody. Wonderful to see you all, and I'll see you next time.